I want to see real world practical solutions. I want to see novel things that aren't even being thought of, or novel approaches that aren't being considered, mixed with the real world knowledge that the mentors have. And I think this is a unique opportunity to really bring some innovative minds around the globe who like problems and like problem solving and are very good at it, together with those constraints, with those problem areas we're seeing in health, so that they know how to target that problem. And I think that what I want to see is some practical solutions. I mean, obviously, I'm not unrealistic to think that we're going to have something that we can just put this everywhere and it will save the world. There's logistical problems with that. There's refinement problems with that. Everybody knows that things don't happen in one fell swoop. There's an iterative approach. But if we've got some real practical solutions to these problems, we will be able to find ways to get those into the right hands, both for the proper vetting, the proper building, the proper selling, for lack of a better term, when it comes to, if healthcare providers or healthcare industry or decision makers in policy aren't looking at the perfect solution, it's not getting used. So there really needs to be a buy-in. And I think the legitimacy of this particular hackathon comes from both the tech knowledge and the tech brilliance that's coming to play, but also the health experts that are coming to make it much more viable for us to say, hey, here's a solution that looks really good. And we've had, hundreds of tech experts, and we've had dozens of health experts merge their knowledge together. And we think this is the best of the best, or these are the three best of the best. That's much easier to get people to pay attention to in the policy area and in the health area. And I think seeing those will be good. But a secondary benefit of this is really starting to wed together these worlds. There are people who are experts across blockchain and across health, but there are far more people who are experts in one or the other. And one of the challenges I found, which is why I wrote a book about it, was that not everybody was using the same language. Not everybody understood the same challenges. Quite frankly, data is absolutely a mess in healthcare and research. It's just the way it is. It looks completely different than you get in fintech. So if you're approaching healthcare data the same way you approach fintech data, there's a level of complexity you're not realizing. And by getting crosstalk between these groups, I'm hoping that there's relationships, there's dialogues that will go onward into the future, whether that's, working collaboratively on a project, whether there's advising that can go on, or whether it's, even, hey, we now know people we can hire to bring into this company or to work on this grant. The relationships that get built here, I think, will be, in long term, as valuable as the products themselves.